Hi, welcome to Off the Shelf with Christine and Katie. Summer is ending and autumn is right around the corner, which is the perfect time to curl up with a good book. So we wanted to share some of those can't wait for them, most anticipated releases for the fall. While no one can really predict which books will be those runaway hits, these titles have been getting quite a bit of buzz lately.
Alright, so as always, settle in, grab a cup of your favorite beverage, and enjoy these recommendations. Read them now, or feel free to add them to your TBR for later, whatever you want to do. And let us know in the comments what you think of these picks, and if you have any titles to add. And as always, if you wish to be notified of new videos, be sure to like and subscribe below. But as always, let's get to those books.
So Katie, why don't you start us off with some new releases for this month?
Ooh, we must. Alrighty, so the first one we're going to recommend is called Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. And it is a new heart-stopping thriller in which a missing person case unravels deeper. Darker secrets that hit close to home, and it can only lead to more danger for the detective and an impossible morals choice. What will she do? There's a man out there. His weapon isn't a gun or a knife. It's a secret. Dun dun dun.
Next up, we have Vampires of El Norte by Isabel Cañas.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. This one has vampires and vaqueros squaring off on the Texas-Mexico border in a supernatural western from the author of The Hacienda, which
Yes.
I had recommended previously for Katie.
And I liked it, and now this is all your fault.
This is set in 1840s Mexico. Nina knows a thing or two about monsters at her home, as her home is constantly threatened by tensions with the Anglo settlers from up north. But something more sinister lurks near the ranch at night. Something that drains men of their blood and leaves them for dead.
Oh, great.
And something that once attacked Nina 9 years ago.
Dun dun dun.
Da-dun.
The next one we want to recommend is called The Breakaway by Jennifer Weiner. It is about a heartwarming and empowering novel about love, family, friendship, secrets, and the power of a trip to change your life.
So much.
Happy in her plus-size body and not quite ready to get married to Mark, Abby leads a last-minute bike trip to Niagara Falls to help clear her head. I wish I could do that.
That would be nice.
On the trip, she encounters a former one-night stand and the last-minute addition of her mother, whom she blames for insecurities. It's going to be a very interesting 2 weeks.
Next up, we have Enchanted to Meet You, a Witches of West Harbor novel by Meg Cabot. This is a witchy rom-com about a plus-size witch who must team up with a handsome stranger to help protect her village from an otherworldly force. But will she be able to protect her heart? It's magic when you meet your match.
So some little fantasy
Little
romance.
Then we have Last Devil to Die by Richard Osman. This is a new mysteries afoot in the 4th book by the Thursday Murder Club series, where it's rarely a quiet day at Cooper's Chase Retirement Village. Who knew you'd ever say that?
Seriously, they really need to stop these people.
An old friend has been killed and a dangerous package he was protecting has gone missing. Once again, Elizabeth, Joyce, Ron, and Abram are off to solve the case before the clock runs out.
Those quirky kids.
They're my faves.
They're definitely something. Alright, and the next one we'll recommend that I didn't even know was coming out is called 19 Steps by Millie Bobby Brown. For those who know, it's from the award-winning actress of Stranger Things. Come this debut historical fiction novel. It's a strange thing for her to come out with, but I'm here for it. It's inspired by true events and Millie's own family history during World War II, specifically her grandmother Ruth's survival of the Bethnal Green tube disaster in 1943. I didn't know she was coming out with this, and I just saw it, and I was like, I had to put it on this list. It's wild.
On her own family, too.
Wild. Okay, and the next one we'll recommend is called The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic by Brianne Randall, which I'm really looking forward to. This is about Sadie Revler has always believed that the curse of 4 heartbreaks that accompanies her magic would be worth the price. But as she faces the last of her heartbreaks, she has a decision to make. Is love more important than magic? We will see. This debut novel explores the shields we build around our hearts to retain our magic. And is perfect for fans of practical magic, Gilmore Girls, and the very secret society for regular witches, which I am. So I highly recommend this one. I've so far read the first chapter. It's very interesting. I continue to read more. I'm looking forward to this coming out officially.
Next up, we have something for your nonfiction fans. And this one is called Astor, The Rise and Fall of an American Fortune by Anderson Cooper and Catherine Howe. The best-selling authors of Vanderbilt return with another riveting history of a legendary American family, the Astors. German immigrant John Jacob Astor first arrived in the United States in 1783. The family fortune was first made in the beaver fur trapping business and was then amplified by holdings in Manhattan real estate. The Astors ruled Gilded Age New York society and inserted themselves into political and cultural life as well. But they also suffered the most famous loss on the Titanic, one of many shocking and unexpected twists in this family's story.
So definitely interesting the things that Anderson Cooper writes. He always writes something fun.
I really enjoyed Vanderbilt, and I'm looking forward to reading about this other family from the Gilded Age.
Yeah, it should be interesting. He's a good writer.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one I'll recommend is an author who we've had before on this channel, but we will continue to recommend. It is Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison, and it is about a cynical 20-something must confront her unconventional family's dark secrets in this fiery, irreverent horror novel from the author of Such Sharp Teeth and Cackle. You can also view our interview with Rachel by clicking the link above. We highly recommend. She was a blast.
Yeah, she was great. Then we have The Fragile Threads of Power by V.E. Schwab. V.E. Schwab, the best-selling author of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRoe,
which we loved,
opens another door in a new fantasy series set in the dazzling world of her Shades of Magic series. Be prepared for tangled schemes and perilous adventures with friends old and new.
She's such a good writer. And for those who know, the next one I recommend is by an individual who we love a lot. This is Making It So, a memoir by Sir Patrick Stewart. We love him. So this is the long-awaited memoir from the iconic, beloved actor and living legend, Sir Patrick Stewart. We will not be taking any questions on that. And this is about from his humble beginning in Yorkshire, England, to his acclaimed stage triumph, his legendary on-screen work in the Star Trek and X-Men franchises. If you haven't seen, you're missing out. He has captivated audiences around the world and across multiple generations. This is a story as exuberant and enduring as the author himself, and we can't have a hardly agree with that statement. Yeah. He is a great individual.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Then we have Bookshops and Bonedust by Travis Baldree.
I know someone is looking forward to this.
This prequel to Legends and Lattes takes us on a journey of high fantasy, first loves, and secondhand books. When an injury throws Viv, a young battle-hungry orc, off her chosen path, she may find that what we need isn't always what we seek. I thoroughly enjoyed Legends and Lattes. It's a wonderful, cozy fantasy.
Yes.
I can't wait to see.
Pretty much spiraled off the whole genre. Well, yeah. Not inspired the whole genre, but it got it kicking off to the forefront again.
It definitely gave it a good
head start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or renewed interest. Yes.
Yes, it definitely gave it some renewed interest.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Okay, and then the next one I want to recommend, we love the first one, and this is a sequel to The Maid. It's called The Mystery Guest, a Maid novel by Nita Prose. And it is about a new mystery. It is up to Molly to uncover the truth, no matter how dirty, well, which helps because she's a maid, in the standalone sequel novel, Yet. Molly has risen to the esteemed rank of head maid, which we're very happy for her, at the Regency Hotel, and her life is just about perfect. Until a world-renowned mystery author drops dead in the hotel's tea room. So you didn't have to happen in the tea room, man.
Had to happen, and he's an author too.
Of course. Had to happen in the tea room.
So, and from what we understand, if you haven't read The Maid, you can pick this book up and know what's going on.
Highly recommend you read The Maid first, though. It is worth it.
Okay. Then we have The Vacation by John Mars. How far would you run to escape your past? Venice Beach, Los Angeles, a paradise on earth. Tourists flock to the Golden Coast in the promise of Hollywood, but for 8 strangers at a beachfront hostel, there is far more on their minds than an extended vacation. All of them are running from something, and they all have secrets they'd kill to keep.
Of course they do.
Right. Now we have a few books that are coming out at the beginning of next year, but we just wanted you to kind of put them on your radar. You want to give us our first one?
Sure. So the first one to keep an eye on is called The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins. And it is a terrific new gothic suspense about an infamous heiress and the complicated inheritance she left behind. Immediately for me. Absolutely.
Then we have Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands. This is book 2 of the Emily Wilde series by Heather Fawcett. When mysterious fairies from other realms appear at her university, curmudgeonly Professor Emily Wilde must uncover their secrets before it's too late in this heartwarming, enchanted second installment of the series.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, and the next one I recommend that's coming out towards the beginning of next year. If you're a big Harry Potter fan, keep this on your radar. It's Oh Miriam by Miriam Margolis. And so come along on another unforgettable adventure in this second memoir by award-winning actress Miriam Margolis. Britain's naughtiest national treasure is back.
Yep.
And she's just as outrageous as ever with more humor, stories, and strong opinions from her extraordinary life. I didn't know that much about it until I saw an interview about this book, so I'm highly looking forward to this one.
I hear it's definitely
yes,
full of some great memoirs.
Pretty much. For those heads of Hufflepuff, you gotta watch out for her.
Yes. So we hope you enjoyed these picks and maybe found a few to add to your autumn reading list. Let us know in the comments if there's any other titles that you can't wait for. But until next time, happy reading.
See you next time. Take care.
Take care.